Hello, and welcome to Old Toy, New Joy, the show where I share with you my previously enjoyed toys that I purchased through online sources, thrift stores, and collector's shows that once belonged to someone else. Today, I thought it'd be fun to talk about Redline Hot Wheels. So, on the back of a 1967 Superman comic book, we see an ad from Mattel when they first introduced their Redline Hot Wheels. In fact, Hot Wheels, period. They just happen to be Redline. So what is a Redline Hot Wheel? Well, it's kind of neat because this ad shows you the features and benefits right here. So the Redline is the red on the tire around the wheel, which was popular with muscle cars in the late 60s. And there are actually individual suspension on these cars so they could hug the plastic racetrack. So each wheel had its own sort of suspension. And there were 16 cars the first year. Half of them were cars that you would see on the road, and the other half were cars that you would see maybe at a car show. They were like a concept car. So, got a few here just to show you basically 4 or 5 different colors. Some cars were manufactured in Hong Kong, some in the US. The paint was mixed by hand from what I understand, the spectraflame metallic paint. So you got a lot of color variations going on. Here's a couple of green cars. We have the custom 57 T-Bird and the beatnik bandit. And a rose-colored 57 T-Bird and beatnik bandit. And an orange beatnik bandit and an orange custom cougar. And a blue 57 T-Bird, sort of an aquamarine beatnik bandit. Now, I've bought most of my Hot Wheels from eBay, and I do not pay a premium for condition. I mean, there are guys out there that collect only mint or the absolute most perfect Hot Wheel, and that can cost you a pretty penny. I just want to have the car. Here we see how, basically this is how the Hot Wheels were originally packaged. This here is a sort of a 50th anniversary reissue from 2017. But it's quite similar to the original packaging. And they came with a pin. For me to purchase an original in package like this cost several $1,000s. So this cost me a couple bucks. I was happy with it. One of my favorite models is the Ferrari 312P. So here's a few different colors. Again, they're a little dinged up. A couple are missing their engine covers, but I just kind of wanted to have them. And if it's beat up and old and it tells a story, I'm happy with it. This is sort of a greeny gold yellow color. It's hard to tell. It looks different in person. And here we have almost sort of an aqua blue. This is a rose. And this one is pink. I really like this one. I was happy to get that one. There's a blue Ferrari. And I love when they have the Ferrari logo on them. They don't all have that. I think their decal packs came with these things and kids could put the stickers on however they wanted. This one is actually salmon. That's a salmon color there. And we'll look at a few more just to give you an idea of the other models that were out there. This is a Diora, and originally it had surfboards that came out of those slits there. See, one's got a chip in it. This is a purple Barracuda missing its hood. I did find this one at a thrift store. I think this was the first Hot Wheels I ever found at a thrift store, and I figured they were all going to be in this kind of condition. It was hiding amongst much more modern Hot Wheels. Probably nobody realized what it was. This is a red Mustang, the hood up. There's a blue bug eye. sort of a magenta open fire. A nice green custom Camaro with a black top. That's actually one of my favorite cars. This is a Rose Ford J car. And this is a Nomad with the hippie stickers. I think the stickers probably originally came with the Beach Bomb, which I do not have. It's a van, but somebody put it on this. And one of my nicer models. This is a, I say Carabo. I don't know if that's correct. If it's Carabo or Carabo. As you can see, this is a really good example of the wheels. These are original. The chrome is all there. The red is very strong and vibrant. Got a black bottom actually. That's a really nice looking car. I bought that at a collector's show from somebody that I deal with regularly. And there is a time when I would have told you that I never find Redline Hot Wheels at a thrift store. I almost always have to buy them at collector shows or from eBay. However, a couple years ago, I was very lucky, came across someone's collection. Somebody had just donated it, and these cars were separated in about 3 baggies hanging on the toy wall for a couple bucks each. And I almost lost my breath and had to keep my cool. So I was really happy to find these. Here's a gold custom Camaro. A couple of really nice Ford Vickies, blue, and I believe this is rose. It's not quite red. There's an orange custom Volkswagen Bug. This is a brown nitty gritty with half of its paint gone, but that's a very desirable color for that car. It's too bad it's so beat up. There's a nice sort of a creamy rose custom T-Bird. Sort of an aquamarine 6-shooter from 1970. And I love this car. It's got to be my favorite car now. This is a copper custom Corvette. So if you know what to look for, you can basically find anything in a thrift store these days. But my absolute favorite Redline Hot Wheel of all is this Demon, which was originally green. But my wife, who puts up with my craziness, was nice enough to repaint it for me about 8 years back using some metallic pink nail polish that I found at a dollar store that sort of resembles the metallic spectraflame paint that was originally used for these Hot Wheels. And I think she did a pretty good job, and I promised her I'd leave her alone if she painted this car for me. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Old Toy, New Joy.